Good evening and welcome to Jim Munley's World Weather. You clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for November 18th to 30th. The models are still indicating a de-amplification of the flow along the west coast. The flow will have several disturbances moving into the U.S. that will gradually break down the Arctic air mass that is currently across much of the nation, the east central part of the U.S. But however, the models still hang on to a ridge in the west and a trough in the east. We're looking now at the GFS. We still have our pretty much the same pattern that we had the last several days. And I'm going to go to the 22nd, 7 a.m., and the pattern still looks the same. You can see the positive height numbers aren't strong across this area compared to what they were back here. So the pattern gradually breaks down into these across the nation, but we still have a trough here across the east central U.S. And if you look at the all the models, the ensembles, all depicting generally the same configuration during this period. Okay, now I'm going to look at the pair for November 21st to 25th. Okay, here we are at the 21st, still indicating here. Now I want to show you what the GFS does as we go into time. Look at this. It replaces the pattern with a trough here in the west and a ridge over the east. But that's not an agreement. This is the only model that's showing this pretty much, as its ensembles are still holding on to western U.S. trough, western U.S. ridge, and eastern U.S. trough. And same thing with all the other models. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, below normal temperatures for this region. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, and across this area, and below normal precipitation for the plains. Now a look at the period from November 26th to the 30th. Here we are at the 26th. Models are still indicating a de-amplification of the flow, the flattening of the flow. We don't have the broad, deep trough here in the east. It weakens some, and also the heights lower here. This is the GFS again. And we're going to go forward into time. We're going to go to the 29th. And the GFS still has a trough across much of the nation above normal heights here, but it's a lot weaker and lot less amplified. Now, on the other hand, now the GEFS has a ridge here in the east, trough here over western Canada and south of the Aleutians, with generally a zone of flow. The other models, however, are still indicating a flattening of the flow, but push the trough or retrogression into this region here. So during this forecast period, I am indicating above normal temperatures here, and below normal temperatures for the upper Mississippi Valley. And for precipitation, I am forecasting above normal precipitation for this region, and for this area, most areas east of the Mississippi River, and below normal precipitation for the southern plains. So that is the long range weather forecast discussion for November 18th to 30th. Thank you for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.